It's excessive time the parable that cats can't follow instructions was busted. Karen Cornish explains that your feline good friend is kind of prepared to learn, and asks a professional for the steps you need to follow. Plus, we offer you step-by-step instructions for methods to try out along with your kitten. Can you train your cat? There are cats all around the world that may come when known as, sit when requested, and may even be taught to offer their homeowners a high five. However, for some cause, the notion of cats as untrainable persists. The excellent news is that most cats, even essentially the most impartial, are simple to speak with and greater than able to learn new expertise. All it takes is a precise incentive. Sadly, our feline pals are sometimes wrongly seen as disobedient and cussed, when, the truth is, they're supremely clever and intensely trainable, says Kim Houston, one of many UK's main cat behaviorists.
Nonetheless, the important thing to training them lies in understanding what motivates them, and utilizing constructive, reward-based methods. Training not solely helps to maintain your cat's thoughts as agile as his or her physique, however, can even assist to strengthen your bond. And within the case of recall, or approaching command, it would even assist to attract your cat away from probably harmful conditions. A dog on method. Anna Webb, the co-host of BBC Radio London's The Barking Hour, who can be a canine coach and an animal nutritionist, started cat training accidentally when a stray kitten moved into her dwelling. The tiny black and white cat appeared 5 years in the past within the backyard of Anna's London flat. Regardless of first being soundly barked at by her bull terrier, Molly, the kitten was decided to remain. After 3 days he was nonetheless within the backyard, Anna remembers.
He began watching us by the window, after which started tapping the glass to get our consideration. Anna had by no means owned a cat earlier than, however, when attempts to search out the kitten's proprietor had been unsuccessful, she christened him Gremlin and he moved in for good, quickly changing into one of the best of pals with Molly. I've all the time had canines and had no thought what to do with a cat, Anna admits. So I handled Gremlin like a canine, as that was all I knew, and that meant training him. He began watching my periods with Molly and rapidly realized how she earns her treats. Molly all the time works for her food, and that's how she, and Gremlin, grew to become skilled to such an excessive customary. Gremlin started mimicking Molly and was quickly taking treats from Anna's hand, too. Very quickly he had mastered a dependable recall, would sit on command, and even realized to offer nice high fives.
Then, after they later moved to the Buckinghamshire countryside, Gremlin additionally started becoming a member of Anna and Molly on their walks, a lot to the native villagers' amusement. I feel plenty of cat homeowners have this concept that their moggy gained it reply to instructions, and it prevents them from attempting any training methods, Anna says. I didn't have any preconceptions, and simply approached Gremlin as I might another pet. Fortunately, his response has been astounding. Click on and deal with. So how do you practice your cat to the identical stage? Kim recommends clicker training as the simplest strategy to educate cats. A clicker is a small plastic system that makes a definite sound. You'll be able to put it into motion by clicking it each time your cat performs the habits you need, after which giving a reward.
Your cat learns to affiliate the sound of the clicker with a deal with, Kim explains. Cats' pure instincts compel them to hunt, to work for his or her food. They're usually food motivated. So all the time make certain the press is adopted by a direct edible reward. For one of the best probability of success, it's essential to search out extra special treats, akin to small items of the cooked hen. Take into account that when rewarding your cat on this means, you'll want to watch her general consumption of energy. You'll discover that clicker training is enjoyable and stimulating in your cat, and, helpfully, it could additionally enhance any less welcome behaviors, Kim says. I've used the identical approach to show cats to enter their journey baskets with ease, the place beforehand they had been too frightened or reluctant to even method the service. Acquire from training.
Instructing a cat to take a seat or give a paw is just increasing their pure skills, and most cats will likely be completely satisfied to do that with the precise motivation. Nonetheless, it's key that you simply method training periods in the precise means. By no means punish your cat for getting one thing mistaken, or pressure them to do one thing whereas training. Preserve your periods brief, now not than 5 minutes, and all the time end on a constructive notice by ensuring your cat continues to be having fun with the exercise and hasn't misplaced curiosity or turn into irritated earlier than you finish it. One other good tip from Kim is to decide on instances for training when your cat isn't drained or distracted, however is slightly hungry. That means treats will appear all of the extra interesting.
As a bonus, the time you spend along with your cat, whereas training is an excellent means of strengthening your bond collectively. Investing effort and time in these periods is definitely worth the reward. You'll not solely be stimulating your cat's thoughts and enriching his or her life, however you'll additionally actively be having enjoyable collectively along with your pet. And which will be one thing value high-fiving about. 3 methods to attempt with your kitten. 1. Fetch. To show your cat to fetch, rub among the water from a can of tuna on her favorite toy and throw it simply out of attaining. This may interact with their pure searching expertise. In case your cat walks to the toy or picks it up, click on, and provides a deal with. Be affected person, it might take a couple of periods in your cat to get the concept.
In case your cat brings the toy in direction of you, click on and deal with it. Your cat will then launch the toy to eat the deal with. As soon as she or he is reliably retrieving the toy, you may add the cue phrase fetch every time you throw it. 2. Sit. Sit on the ground with a clicker in a single hand and a deal with within the different. Then name your cat to you. Maintain the deal with barely above your cat's head. As a cat's eyes follow the deal with, they'll routinely take a sitting place. Then click on and reward. As your cat turns into more adept, reward her or him just for an excellent sitting place. When your pet is reliably sitting 9 instances out of 10, begin including the cue phrase, sit. 3. Excessive 5. Name your cat to you, encouraging recall by utilizing a high-value reward akin to a bit of hen.
You'll be able to then begin to interact with your cat's pure, paw, motion by getting her or him to achieve up for the deal with. Maintain the piece of hen above your cat's nostril, and look forward to them to achieve up with a paw. After they achieve this, add a command phrase like, force it, then reward and reward. Apply this every day, as an enjoyable sport along with your cat, and also you'll quickly be receiving high fives on command. Click on the link in the video description to get the best kitten training guide. Do you want to train your kitten? I put the best source on this subject in the video description. You can go to the cat training guide by clicking the link in the description.